You know, it really has been a rough start. Not a great start on the water. So far, 11 people have already died.
Unbelievable. We all want to get out there on the water, all on a boat, all on a jet ski. More than half of those deaths happened within the last week. And WMAR 2 News' Don Harrison is working for us tonight. A simple way to help stay safe out there on the water this summer.
Many can't recall a more deadly afternoon in Maryland as storms popped up around the region.
Can't remember a worse day. In a matter of 7 hours, we lost 6 people.
On the water, there are a lot of things we have control of. How well equipped your boat is for safety, wearing your life vest, and control your drinking are just a few. But there is one thing no one has control of: the weather.
You don't want to be caught out there in a thunderstorm or anything like that.
But that's what seemed to happen last Saturday. There's one thing the 6 who died had in common.
There were no life jackets.
Colonel Robert Ziegler is the superintendent for Maryland Natural Resources Police. He tells us you can't handle weather on the water the same as you do on land.
When you're out on the bay, it's a whole different story. Now you have choppy water. Small vessels are compromised quicker by those kind of weather changes, and kayaks, paddle boarders, obviously even more so.
Make sure before you depart the dock on your boat, you understand the weather for the entire day, not just what's going to happen in the next 20 minutes or an hour.
You don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on electronics and weather tracking devices for your boat. You have one of the best ways to keep an eye on the weather right here in your pocket. Weather apps work quite well now and give you almost real-time information to make your decisions, but you have to use that information wisely before you get into trouble.
Good common sense over Trump's technology. When you see a storm brewing, when you feel that weather change, and especially, Don, when the wife says it's time to go, it's time to pull anchor.
And his first mate was right. They got home just as the lightning started. Colonel Ziegler has one simple request for boaters on Maryland waters.
And all we're asking people to do is just take common sense, very rudimentary safety precautions that'll keep you alive.
On the eastern shore, Don Harrison, WMAR 2 News.
And the biggest common sense of them all, put a life jacket on.
Yeah, put a life jacket on, and if you hear the thunder roar, of course, we want you to bring those activities indoors. That's what we have these for. Our free mobile app will help you out easily. It's already set up. You just have to set the point of location wherever you want it to be, and the National Weather Service will come on. You can leave the voice automation on there, and they'll give you the watch or the warning that may be issued, and that means get off the water when you hear the showers and thunderstorms.